Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dona's World Show. As you already know, we started this show a few months ago, and it's about people who achieved the American dream, who came to United States many years ago, and who started from nothing, from scratch, from zero. So this is a show where we kind of want to say thank to grandparents, parents, and to everybody who actually gave us an opportunity to be or live in United States. So my guest for today is an artist, music producer, and he's going to tell me more in a bit. His name is Danquis Johnson. Hello, Danquis.
Hello, Daniela. Thank you for having me.
Did I pronounce this well?
It's Danquis.
Dan
Dan.
Danquis. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love. So, Danquis, would you please be so kind to tell us something more about your parents or grandparents, like who arrived first to the United States?
Okay. So my great grandmother arrived first in the United States on my dad's side, and she was sold into slavery in down south in Georgia, and throughout the years she traveled up north, and we are the descendants of actually one of her slave owners. So yeah, so I got like a lot going on back there. So it's like, yeah, but my grandmother, she was an artist herself, so she was a sculpturist, and she would sculpt houses and things like that out of like chicken bones and little like armatures and things like that. Yeah, so
Did you get to keep something from your grandmother, something from her work?
no, I didn't because of the time period. No, I didn't. So I only have pretty much this a photo of her, like one of her children when she was a baby. So that would be my great grandparent. But
Hmm.
no, we weren't able to, because a lot of that stuff was like, she wasn't able to keep all of that stuff, because of discrimination and everything. So yeah, so but the artistry trickled down into, like, my dad and everybody who knows how to draw and everything. And that's why drawing, singing, and music and stuff like that. I'm not the singer, but I'm more of a painter. So, so yeah.
But you're a music producer, right? You are an actor, music producer, and an artist.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so tell us a little bit about that, please.
Okay. So yes. First and
Your
foremost,
passion. That's your
okay.
passion.
Yes. So first and foremost, I'm a painter. So like when I was younger, I always would draw, cartoons and color them. I was fascinated by cartoons, comic books, and everything like that. And I just kept, getting into new materials, painting. I went from drawing to color pencils to painting. And then as I got older, I started to get into music. Actually, I got into music because of, the first recession in 2008. I was like, I need to show my artwork. I need to show my artwork, and the economy was bad. But I was like, I started to study um, the how music producers are paid and the residual income. I was like, I need another source of income. So I started off as a hobby, and I started to. That's what made me start to think like, okay, I can show my artwork and I can create music as well too. So yeah, so I kind of like put the two together. So yeah, so
So you finished. You told me already. I forgot some
yeah.
university. What did you finish? What was your major?
Oh yes, so I attended Rosemont College. I earned my Bachelor of Fine Arts degree,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a background in graphic design as well too. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, so yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So do you remember anything? Sorry to ask. Is your mother alive?
Yes, my mother is alive. Yes.
Does she ever tell you some stories about her life, her mother? Like anything in specific you could tell us when it
Yeah,
comes to.
my mother herself, so since she was a child, she was a dancer. She did African contemporary dance and everything. She was supposed to do it professionally. So she dedicated her life to us after that. So my mom ended up working at the VA hospital. So she dedicated her life to serving the veterans and feeding the veterans in America. So she was a dancer, and she didn't have the opportunity to live her dream. So she kind of like instilled that into me. Like she was like, keep painting, keep doing whatever you need to do. She's like my biggest cheerleader. So it's like,
That's what I
so
love to hear. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And my mom, yeah, my mom is a great cook, and she does hair. So one story that I really love too, like my grandmother, my mother's mom, she would make fish. She would have she would create she would cook fish for the neighborhood, and my mom, people would be lined up, and my mom would braid everyone's hair. So my mom was
Do you remember what was the dish? What was inside
fried
of the dish?
fried fish, fried fish.
Oh,
Yes. So you
she was.
fry the fish. Yes, yeah, yeah, fry the fish,
Well,
southern
that's
style.
not easy, honestly. I don't even know
Yeah,
how to make fish, you know. Yeah.
really?
No, 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 no. I don't know. I tried once and I remember the whole house smelled on fish. In
Yeah.
order to do fish, you really should have a house and a
Yes,
big
yeah.
yard.
Yes,
But I do
yes, yes,
love to cook. I do love to cook. Yes.
yes.
So mother was your biggest support. That is so nice to hear. That is so
Yes.
nice to hear. So what do you think that America can give? Um, so we are talking about American Dream. You know, there's a
Mhm.
reason why they call it American Dream. What is that in specific that America is giving and has been giving for so many years to people from other countries? What is that? Why
I,
we call it American Dream?
I think we call it the American dream because we have the freedom to do, to do whatever we want to do as long as we're not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
We have the freedom of speech,
Mm-hmm.
and we understand that some people in other countries, especially women, don't have the same rights that women over here have, and of course, there's discrimination and racism and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but that is the American dream. So when you have that freedom to just do whatever you want to do and be happy doing that and try to make a living
Yeah.
doing that, that is more than okay. And that's something that my mom always
Mm-hmm.
told me when I was a little kid. And she tells me that to this day. You do whatever you want to do, you be great at it. But she said you work hard at it, So I mean, I was inspired by my sister as well too. My sister would draw, these perspective drawings when
Mm-hmm.
she was only 9 years old and I was 3 years old. And I was like, it was like magic on paper to me. So she's giving me like this freedom to do whatever. And so
Forever.
I saw like a blank piece of
Yeah.
paper and I was like, she can do that. And I was like, okay, I have the freedom to do this. And
So that's what we call democracy. That's like number one thing in America. Yes,
yeah.
freedom to do anything that you want. Okay, the second question. Did you travel?
Yes, yes, I have. Yes.
Where?
Oh, okay, okay. So oh my gosh, this is so great. So I traveled to Puerto Rico as a part of the United States. So yes,
Hmm.
and I actually saw I met an amazing artist, Samuel Lynn. Oh my gosh, Samuel
Hmm.
Lynn, in the town of Loiza. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Oiza or Loiza.
Hmm.
And he is an amazing artist. He's an amazing artist. He would draw these African folklore character Behegantes,
Hmm.
so they were very close to their roots and everything. And across the street, there was a family selling coconuts with the same, Behigante's figure, and that inspired me as well. So yes, so that is like his whole entire studio is in his house. He has paintings and sculptures everywhere. He has this huge Mother Earth painting on his wall, and I was just so taken back by his work. And he's an
So so.
amazing.
Hmm. So what do you think? What is your best uh, state in America? Where do you feel the most like yourself?
Okay.
It doesn't have
I,
to be. It doesn't have to be the state where you live. Like,
uh,
where would you like to live, for example?
where would I like to live? You know what? I think, okay, so I've
And we are
only been,
talking about United States.
so
Just to be clear.
the
Just to be
whole
clear.
entire world, right? The whole entire world.
Not the entire world. No.
Just United States.
Just United States, and then you can
Okay.
mention the rest of the world.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think I would want to live in New York. I want to live in New York because that's where a lot of the Harlem Renaissance started. That's where hip
Hmm.
hop started. that's the reason why I started music. I mean, I would see like, Biggie Smalls and Jay-Z, and you know what I mean? Just to hear the music, the art and everything. I used to travel up there too when I was younger too. So we would travel down south, but also to New York and Brooklyn and Harlem and everything.
Hmm.
So I would hear, Biggie Smalls on the radio, and just the art, the fashion, the Black Renaissance, and you know what I mean? It was just like, oh my gosh, like, and studying the Black Renaissance in art history, I was just like, this is where I need to be. But it's expensive. It's very
Okay, but
expensive.
where do you live? You live in Philly, in Philadelphia, right? Where do you
Yeah,
live?
Philadelphia. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But you were born where? Also in Philly or no?
Yeah. Well, I was born in Greater Philadelphia, right outside of Philadelphia. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. So what can you tell us about Philadelphia?
I love.
Enlighten us. Give us some information. What is Philly famous for?
Oh, Philadelphia. Yes, Philadelphia is famous for the first president was there. Like, Philadelphia was actually a state. If you
Hmm.
look at the history, Philadelphia was a state first. It was a
Hmm.
state
Hmm.
actually. It became a city. What is it? Famous for cheesesteaks. Betsy Ross, who sold the flag.
Hmm.
Her Betsy Ross's house is there. So you can visit the house, and you can see the first flag that was sewn. So our first flag,
Hmm.
I think it had only like a few stars in a circle. So you can see that there. There's so much. But,
Okay.
baseball. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, it's
And
okay.
cheese.
So you said you prefer New York. And regarding globally, where would you like to live if you could choose?
I was looking. Okay, so I was looking at Spain and Morocco.
Oh, Morocco. I've never been to Morocco. It's on my
Me
list.
either.
It's on my list, though. Oh my God. Oh, well, you never know. You never know. Okay,
Yeah.
so your wishes for the future, what are you working on now?
Right now, so I am in an actor's workshop as well too. So I am doing some acting as well too. I'm constantly making music. I'm constantly making paintings. So I'm just like juggling all three. But I think my main focus is the artwork, because of
Hmm.
I now have a gallery representation, and I didn't have that before. So that's really new, but that's also like giving me a platform to like sell my artwork. So I think that is that's where I'm at. But I also too, I don't know, like, sometimes I might have to read a script, sometimes I might have to make music, sometimes I have to make art, like, so it's like I don't like, I'm just like,
You don't even know what you want yet, but a bit of everything. Why not? You never know.
yeah,
And then we will see what will prevail.
yeah.
Okay, any message to all the people who wants to come to United States, who wants to live in United States? Do you have any message, um, suggestions, what they should
I would
see, what they should do
I would definitely say
in order to achieve American dream? Whoever wants to achieve American dream and who is coming from another country, like, what would you tell them? What would you tell them to do or not to do? Things to avoid, maybe.
yeah, I would tell them to the good thing about America for immigrants is that um, America does provide a lot of funding if you like want to uproot and come here. So um, I would say look into like maybe getting like what is it, like scholarships or funding
Mm-hmm.
or refugee money to upstart your life.
Mm-hmm.
America, I think they give a lot of money. I think it's like double-digit thousands. You know what I mean? So right now, I mean, I know ICE is all over the place. So it's like it's really bad for like
Yeah.
for immigrants.
What
So
is your opinion about that situation?
I think everybody should has the freedom to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever they want to. God created the earth. You don't have to be a believer, but you don't own the earth.
There is
So
enough. There is enough place for everybody, especially the
exactly.
United States. It's a huge country,
Yeah,
huge land.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. I know.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so the message.
Message: seek funding because it is there. Seek
Hmm.
funding, it is there. Don't
Don't
you're
give
gonna
up.
need it. I'm sorry, what was that?
Don't give up. Don't ever
Yeah,
give up
yeah,
on your
yes.
dreams.
Don't ever give up. I don't ever give up. I'm yeah, that's what my mom told me too. Don't ever give up. You keep
Don't
painting, you
ever give
keep
up.
doing this, you
Yeah.
keep doing it, keep doing it. I would say meet other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing to collaborate, or
Hmm.
some people that are doing things that where you can collaborate. Like, I collaborated with artists. Like one artist is a dancer,
Hmm.
Betty, amazing dancer. I would rather, her dance. I don't want to dance. I would rather her dance. I'll dance if I'm at a club, but I'd rather an actual artist that's an artist that's dancing to do that. So to offer balance so everybody can collaborate,
Yes.
whatever it is you're doing, you can have
Yeah.
a business, whatever, like, yeah. So
And your advice of things not to do,
I
like
would say
when they're
just
first, in United States, things not to do, like
I would say
kind of small warnings.
I would say use your intuition and your judgment regarding certain people because you're going to have to need to meet people,
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
to do what you want to do, but use your judgment just like you would anywhere else,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, use your judgment, be safe,
Hmm.
and you will know, I think, if there's something like cathartic about traveling,
Hmm.
and you will start to see, like, what is good versus what is bad, and you will start to see that in people and what to stay away from. Just like, I do the same thing, and I was
Yeah.
born and raised here, and whether I'm going somewhere else, I do the same thing too.
Yeah.
Just be safe everywhere you go. Be safe.
And trust yourself. Trust your
Yes,
instinct. Trust yourself. Don't
yes,
trust everybody too much.
yeah. Right.
Yeah, that can be very dangerous sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Danquis.
Danquis. Danquis.
Danquis, yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being guest in our Dona's World podcast. We wish you all success um, in art, in movies, in whatever you want to do for the rest of your life. And we really hope you will invite us for your exhibition, maybe.
Oh yes, I would definitely.
Are we
You'll be the
invited
first
or
one
not?
to know. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Danquis. Ciao.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
See
Ciao, ciao.
you.